Please give me a warm welcome for the man, the legend, Kaz! Why Japanese people? Kaz.
I have a question for you. Do you know where I am from? Japan, yeah, you got it. I've been living in the United States 4 years almost, and I realized Japan is such a great country. I really want to go back to there. I'm also thinking like United States is also the great country. And after spending 4 years in the United States, I realized the things which is normal to us is not normal for all of you. And I know like so many people are having this question. Why Japanese people? Why Japanese people doing this? So tonight I'd like to share a couple things which makes your trip to Japan better. There's on the guidebook there's only like common stuff, but like I'm gonna tell you something which is not on the guidebook, which is so weird stuff, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. The first thing is the mask. Look at this picture. How many people wearing a white mask?
Everyone.
Everyone, yeah. But in the United States, I never see the people wearing the mask. When I first came to New York, I was wearing a mask, and people were just trying to get away from me. I didn't know why. I just asked my friend, why you trying to get away from me? And he said, maybe you have the like disease or illness or something like that. I was, no, I'm just trying to prevent to get some virus from somebody, maybe from you. So maybe if you see this picture, so if you see these people in Japan, maybe you will think, oh, there might be some like biohazards, or some Japanese people, their mask might stink. I don't know. You're gonna have some questions. But if you go to Japan, they are just trying to prevent from getting some illness. The second thing is, look at this picture. The family looks so happy of eating a KFC for the Christmas. It sounds so stupid for you guys, I think. Do you want to eat the KFC for the Christmas? No, right? But in Japan, KFC is kind of like expensive and like, I don't know how to gorgeous like chicken for us. So when we celebrate something, especially for Christmas, we buy lots of KFC like this box. You never see this box in the years. So like if you want to spend the Christmas in Japan, you need to eat the KFC. I know you won't. The next thing is, you know, in Japan, people, they don't really speak English. And so many people are wearing the t-shirts, English t-shirts, even though they don't understand any meaning of it. So if you go to Japan, just try to check some people wearing English t-shirts. This is just one example. This is on a TV show, and they know like, the guy doesn't know the meaning of the t-shirts. The guy said, the part now loading. It's so stupid, but you're gonna see a lot of these in Japan. The next thing is hot spring. I know there's like a couple hot spring in Oregon around the Mount Hood, I guess. But in Japan, there's like tons of hot spring everywhere, and these are all beautiful like this. But I heard like travelers, they don't want to go to hot spring in Japan because they all need to be naked, totally naked. And you need to take a bath with some other strangers who is naked. It's so weird, but this is the Japanese culture. You know, we believe people have different status. For example, the rich guy is wearing the good suits, but poor guy is wearing some like just t-shirts. But if you get naked, you're all the same human. So we can be friends. That's our like philosophy for the hot spring. So if you go to Japan, just try to go hot spring. But you need to be naked, that's the problem. The next thing is we can drink the alcohol on the street. When I first came to the US, I was drinking like Corona on the street. And that was the only time which police caught me. And they asked me, why are you drinking alcohol on the street? I was like, why not? I didn't know, I just asked him why. And he told me, we can drink alcohol on the street. Okay, I got you. So if you go to Japan, you can drink everywhere. On the street, on the park, wherever you want. So if you go to Japan, just have fun with alcohol. But don't get drunk. The next thing is we are eating lots of raw food. It looks so disgusting for you guys, I guess. But we eat raw fish, like sashimi, sushi, also raw horse. we eat a horse without cooking. It's really delicious. And this is like raw egg, which is our traditional food. We put the raw egg on the white rice with the soy sauce. And we mix it, and then we just eat it. Does anyone want to try it? No, I know that. It's disgusting. So I tried the same thing in the United States, and I got stomachache so bad. Because like that, eggs in Japan, like everything in Japan is so fresh. That's why we can eat this raw. I didn't know that here, so I just tried the egg rice, and my stomach was so bad. The next thing is, this is really beautiful stuff about Japan. If you drop your wallet, what happens in the United States? It's gone, of course. But in Japan, like more than 60%, the wallet is going to back to you. Also, like more than 30%, the cash or cards, everything stay on the wallet. Also, if you drop your phone, more than 80%, they're going to back to you. This is really good stuff because we believe karma. If you do something good, they do something good for you. So if I take the money from them, they're gonna take money, somebody is gonna take the money from me. I don't want nobody take my money, so that's why I bring to the police. So the last thing I want to share is a customer service. In the United States, have you ever seen these like customer representative who is so happy and smiley in the 7-Eleven? Or maybe McDonald's, some places. That was one culture shock I had. When I go to the 7-Eleven or like McDonald's, like people are just, they don't even say thank you for me. They just give me a food, they just say, okay, goodbye, have a good day, that's it. So that was a really culture shock to me. So we usually give the stuff with 2 hands, we bow, then thank you, we smiling all the time. So that's the one thing I want you to see when you go to Japan. That's really beautiful. So at the last, I want to teach you one Japanese, which means you are welcome. And you can pronounce it, どういたしまして. So I'm gonna say thank you in Japanese, so please say back to me, どういたしまして. ありがとうございました. Thank you.